Hi YouTube. I wanted to do another pregnancy update because I forgot a few things. Some suggestions for people. I have had the worst baby brain. Like, I know some people say, oh, it's not real because they can't prove it, but the best way I can compare it to is when you feel sick and when you don't feel very well, you don't think very clearly, and it's because your body's working extra hard to do something, right? So same with like when you have a baby growing in there, it's your body is working extra hard. So some people get that kind of baby brain, baby fog. And it's the same with when, maybe you're a teenager or maybe older in life and you're going through certain changes because of your hormones. You get that kind of like fogged brain, and it's because your hormones interrupt that thinking process, So I believe it's real just because I've experienced it, and it gets really embarrassing when you can't think of something that's just so simple, or you literally have something in your hand and you can't find it anywhere you look, and then you realize it's literally in your hand. It's so embarrassing. Or I was watching a video, gosh, I can't remember the girl's name. Vassar, I think, is her, something Vassar is her YouTube channel. She was saying that she was driving to her baby appointment, and she kept thinking, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? And then she looked down and realized she didn't have any shoes on. So baby brain is real, people. I definitely had really bad baby brain. I've had, the gagging. Oh my gosh. So I had to eat in like small amounts, drink in small amounts, brush my teeth, floss my teeth, even do like a rinse. I usually do oil pulling every day, but the gagging is just so bad. Like at the beginning, I had issues. I had to brush my teeth in like 2 segments. I couldn't do it like all at one time because I just felt like I was gonna get sick, which thank goodness I haven't had happened to me. And I think it's one reason because I just really listened to my body. But another reason is, it just, thank goodness, just hasn't happened to me. And I have great coworkers too that don't have extra smelly stuff going on at work. So wow, the gagging was really bad. And let's see, dry skin. Oh my goodness. I have naturally dry skin. Okay, I have dry feet naturally. My mom would tell me stories about when I was a baby that she had to take me to I think she said she had to take me to the emergency room or the doctor for a special appointment because my feet were just cracking. They were so dry. They're not like that now that I'm older. I just put lotion on them every once in a while, no big deal. But then when I was a teenager, I started to get eczema really bad to the point where my skin was breaking. Oh, it was so bad. And when I tell people I have eczema, some people I could tell just don't believe me because you just can't tell at all. It's because I just take care of my skin. But now that I've gotten pregnant, oh my goodness, I put lotion on my skin regularly, but I have to put lotion on my skin more regularly. I have to be more conscious about it, because my skin just gets so dry. Sorry, I keep burping. That's like another thing that's going on with me. The burping and the shortness of breath. Every once in a while I'll just be talking, then oh my goodness, it feels like I just ran, a marathon. Or not a marathon, like half a marathon. But anyway, the dry skin. So even with my lips, we used to live in a very, very cold climate where if you were outside for an extended amount of time, you really had to have something on your lips to protect them, otherwise they would get extremely chapped. It's summer here, it's July, and I haven't really been out in the sun that much. I don't know if you can tell I'm like super pale, but it's because I'll tell you, there's another reason. But my lips just got so chapped for some reason, to the point where they were almost peeling. It was crazy, and it was from night to day. I mean, it just happened all of a sudden, so thank goodness I have this amazing lotion that I make, and it just fixed it right up. Same with my face. I've been literally having to put oils on my face, whereas before if I put any oils on my face, it would make my face break out because my skin didn't like it. But now I'm just slathering oils on my face, moisturizers, like night creams I'm putting on during the day because I need the extra thickness. Excuse me. So, that's been really crazy. So one reason why I haven't really been out in the sun that much is because even from getting out from my front door to my car, if I'm out in, or not so much right now, but when I was first pregnant, if I was out in the sun, I don't know, I want to say less than 3 minutes, my skin started to burn. And I would get redness on my skin. And not just while I was outside, but then when I would come back in for a few hours, even, it was like I had been out in the sun for a while without any sunscreen on. So, I just been trying not to be out in the sun that much. I was even wearing, we went out, where did we go? I don't remember. But we were outside for a little while, and I wore an SPF 40, which is normally just fine for me. I burned like a lobster. It was so crazy. So I did just recently get Baby Organics SPF 80, which I normally like to make my own products, but you know, at some point you do need to make sure you're protecting yourself. If the stuff that you're using is not working, then you need to find something else. So I haven't been able to use the SPF 80 yet, just because when I'm available to go outside and it's sunny, it's been raining. I have a few dogs. I have been walking my dog and just wearing like a hat. And that's been okay. I haven't like gotten burned. Whereas a few weeks ago, I was getting burned. I mean, I was like afraid to go outside when it was light out. It was so crazy. I don't know if any of you have had this experience before, but yeah, it's just been wild. Let's see. My stomach, the waking up in the middle of the night. I've been sleeping mostly at nighttime. All throughout the night, but then waking up around 3 o'clock in the morning, and not because I'm hungry, but because I'm thirsty, or I just need to go to the bathroom, or my body just wants to wake up for a little bit, and then it goes back to sleep. I don't know, pregnancy's a thing, you know, it's like one of those things, but, so I just wanted to share some of these other things to let you know that, you know, pregnancy is crazy, but it doesn't last forever. You know, some of it is so great. I'm not far enough along to feel my baby kicking, but we did go to the doctor a few days ago, and we got to see video of the baby. When I was 11 weeks, we got to see video of the baby, and I just thought that was so crazy, even at 11 weeks, and it was just so crystal clear. So there's some amazing things that go on during pregnancy. I don't feel like I have that real pregnancy glow, really, because my face has been breaking out just a tiny bit, even though I have been able to keep that under control. So thank goodness for good skincare. Yeah, I think that's pretty much. Oh my gosh, my scalp was like super dry. My scalp was so dry, it was flaking. Like it looked like, or I had dandruff even. So I had been needing to do oil treatments. I would maybe do an oil treatment once a month before, and now I'm doing them at least minimum once a week, an oil treatment on my scalp. So, you know, things happen, and it's just a blessing that I know what to do, or I'm able to research things online to find out how to combat some of these issues. But all in all, it's been so great, and you know, my family has been so excited. My husband's like jumping off the wall. He keeps showing everybody the baby pictures and the baby photos. So, you know, that's a real joy. And I've had a friend and a coworker already give me baby things, which is such a blessing because, you know, babies, you have such a short amount of time to buy all this stuff. You know, like for your baby, and you can just buy like for the first 3 months, but you know, we want to buy for a little bit longer, just so we don't have to stress out about going and getting things, you know, so it can rack up to quite a bit of money in just a short amount of time. And you know, it takes 9 months or 40 weeks to have the baby, but you really only have like this very little amount of time because you don't want to be walking around towards the very end into shops because you could have your baby at any moment, right? And at the very beginning, I was so exhausted, so I guess thank goodness for online shopping. But if any of you have any great ideas for things that we just absolutely have to have, definitely let me know. There's only one thing that we don't have that I kind of am thinking that we might want, but I'm kind of on the fence about it, are sleeper sacks. So there's like some pros and cons about them. I've heard they're really great to help your baby sleep because it kicks around and so it won't kick itself. We're definitely swaddling. That's something different. I'm talking about sleeper sacks. So let me know if you have one that you loved and you just felt like you couldn't live without. Otherwise, I will start posting things about, you know, maybe what we've bought in and what I've used in the past with people, you know, little kids I've taken care of or family members that I've taken care of that I just feel like are definite necessities that you just can't live without, and then kind of some things that we are definitely planning on doing just because of our belief systems and everything. So hope you guys have a great day, and I'm trying to think. Oh, you know, one change that we have made, this was a while ago when I was researching cloth diapers, because we're definitely cloth diapering. Laundry detergent and fabric softener can like agitate your skin and a whole bunch of other things because of the chemicals they could have in them. So we switched a while ago to, I make my own laundry detergent and I have dryer balls. They're from Nellie's. They are amazing. If you have not seen them or you don't know about them, I would definitely try them out. They dry my clothes more quickly and they fluff them up, kind of like softener would. I had these other dryer balls that were cheap. They were plastic. They made holes in my clothes and they were very loud. But Nellie's dryer balls are not plastic. They're PVC free. They're natural. She has dryer balls, but then wool. She has wool dryer balls, but I'm talking about just the blue ones with the spikes on them. I can show them to you in a later video if you want. They are amazing. So anyway, that's like another change that we have already made, well, several years back. But have a great day. Thanks for watching, YouTube.